Forgiveness is one of the most beautiful teachings in Islam, a path that softens hearts and earns Allah's mercy. But forgiveness does not mean ignoring injustice or enabling harm. In this reminder inspired by Mufti Menk, we reflect on a powerful truth many avoid. Allah warns us about certain people whose actions cross limits, where forgiveness without repentance becomes dangerous. This message is not about hatred, but about wisdom, boundaries, and protecting faith. Listen carefully, because understanding when not to forgive can save your heart, your deen, and even others from repeated pain before it destroys lives and weakens souls. The unrepentant oppressor is someone who knowingly causes harm and then justifies it. Power, wealth, status, or strength become tools to crush others, while the heart feels no fear of Allah. Such a person may quote religion, culture, or destiny to excuse injustice, yet never pauses to question the pain left behind. This absence of remorse is what makes oppression dangerous, because harm continues without restraint. Islam teaches that forgiveness is noble, but justice is sacred. When an oppressor refuses to admit wrongdoing, forgiving them prematurely can embolden further dhulm. Allah is just, and He hears the cry of the wronged even when the world ignores it. History shows that unchecked oppression destroys families, communities, and nations, because silence is often mistaken for patience. The oppressed are not commanded to normalize cruelty. Setting boundaries, seeking lawful justice, and protecting oneself are not signs of weak faith. They are acts of trust in Allah, who promise to restore rights on the day when no injustice is forgotten. Mercy without accountability turns into betrayal of the innocent. Repentance changes everything. If the oppressor sincerely returns, admits guilt, repairs damage, and seeks forgiveness, hearts may soften. But as long as arrogance remains, distance is wisdom. Even the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ faced oppression and did not excuse persistent tyranny. Leaving the unrepentant oppressor to Allah brings peace to the soul. It reminds believers that ultimate judgment does not rest in human hands. Allah delays, but He never neglects. Holding firm against oppression is not hatred, it is loyalty to truth. In that firmness, faith is protected and dignity is preserved. Believers should remember that dua of the oppressed rises instantly, piercing veils, shaking thrones, and returning as justice when patience is carried with faith, courage, and unwavering reliance upon Allah alone, always. A repeated abuser is someone who harms again and again, knowing the damage they cause, yet refusing to stop. Their pattern is familiar: harm, apology, calm, then harm, returns. Over time, this cycle erodes trust, confidence, and even one's sense of self. Islam never commands a believer to remain trapped in ongoing harm under the name of patience. Patience is strength, not self-destruction. Allah honors human dignity. When abuse continues, it is a sign that the heart of the abuser has not truly awakened. Words may sound soft, but actions reveal reality. Real change requires effort, humility, and a willingness to seek help and reform. Without this, staying silent only deepens the wound and teaches the abuser that there are no consequences. Many victims confuse endurance with righteousness. They fear that stepping away means a lack of faith. In truth, protecting oneself from repeated harm can be an act of obedience to Allah. The body and soul are trusts, and allowing them to be broken repeatedly is not virtue. Even the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ never encouraged believers to remain in situations that continuously crush them. Distance can be mercy. Boundaries can be healing. Seeking support, justice, or safety does not erase compassion from the heart. It simply acknowledges reality. Allah sees what happens behind closed doors, in silence, and in tears that never reach people. If an abuser sincerely transforms, accountability will be visible, consistent, and lasting. Until then, stepping back is wisdom. Allah does not love oppression in any form, especially when it hides within relationships. Leaving the matter to Allah frees the heart from guilt and fear. He is Al-Adl, and He restores balance where humans fail. Healing begins when harm ends. Trust Allah enough to choose safety, dignity, and peace, knowing He is closer to you than your pain. Lying about Allah is among the gravest betrayals of trust, because it manipulates faith itself. This person speaks confidently about divine rulings without knowledge, shaping halal and haram to fit desires, culture, or personal benefit. Their words may sound convincing, even emotional, but they are built on ego rather than humility. Such false guidance does not merely confuse minds, it misdirects hearts away from truth. Islam places immense weight on knowledge and responsibility. Speaking about Allah requires fear, sincerity, and scholarship. When someone invents rulings or twists meanings, they assume a position they were never given. This is not a small error, because others may act, judge, or worship based on those false claims. One careless statement can ripple through families and generations, leading people astray while the speaker enjoys praise or authority. Forgiving such behavior while it continues can normalize deception in religion. Silence in the face of falsehood allows confusion to grow. Allah warns against following voices that speak without evidence, reminding believers to verify, reflect, and seek authentic sources. Faith is not built on loudness or charisma, but on truth and sincerity. Many who lie about Allah do so subtly. They cherry-pick verses, ignore context, or claim divine approval for personal agendas. Over time, this corrupts spirituality, replacing submission with convenience. The danger lies not only in what is said, but in the confidence with which it is delivered, making listeners doubt genuine scholars and authentic teachings. Breaking the hearts of parents is not always done through shouting or obvious rebellion. Sometimes it appears quietly through neglect, arrogance, and cold distance. A son or daughter may provide financially, yet withhold kindness, respect, and time. In Islam, emotional harm carries weight, because parents age with sensitivity, and small words can leave deep wounds. When tears fall in silence, Allah hears them clearly. Parents are not perfect, yet Allah tied His pleasure closely to their treatment. Hurting them intentionally hardens the heart, because it ignores sacrifice, sleepless nights, and years of dua made in private. When someone mocks their parents' pain or dismisses it as weakness, it reveals a dangerous lack of humility. Such behavior chips away at barakah in life, even if worldly success appears intact. Forgiveness in this matter requires real change. Apologies without gentleness mean little. Restoring trust takes patience, consistent kindness, and sincere effort to heal what was broken. When someone refuses to soften, refuses to listen, and refuses to care, forgiving them while they persist may enable continued harm to fragile hearts. Allah's justice is subtle but certain. A parent's broken heart carries a dua that is not blocked. Even when words fail, emotions reach the heavens. Distance from such behavior is not hatred. It is protection of sanctity Allah Himself honored. Islam teaches strength through mercy, but mercy begins with recognizing limits. Those who choose humility find doors opening unexpectedly. Those who choose arrogance may gain independence, but lose peace. Honoring parents is not a burden. It is a path to light. When that path is knowingly crushed, accountability rests with Allah, who never forgets the tears shed behind closed doors. A spreader of corruption is not always loud or obvious. Sometimes they wear respectability, while quietly poisoning hearts, relationships, and communities. Their actions ignite division, normalize immorality, and make wrongdoing appear acceptable. They may claim reform, yet their influence leaves confusion, fear, and broken trust in its wake. This type of harm spreads far beyond individuals, seeping into societies and future generations. Islam values stability, safety, and moral clarity. When someone actively undermines these foundations, they attack the well-being Allah intends for humanity. Corruption thrives when truth is twisted, when injustice is celebrated, and when accountability is mocked. Such people often demand tolerance for their actions, while showing none for the damage they cause. Their refusal to acknowledge consequences reveals a heart disconnected from responsibility. Forgiving ongoing corruption without change can legitimize it. When destructive behavior is excused in the name of patience, it grows stronger and more shameless. Allah commands believers to stand firmly for what is right, even when it is uncomfortable. Allowing decay to spread unchecked is not mercy, it is negligence toward those who will suffer next. Repentance remains possible if such a person genuinely retreats, repairs harm, and commits to righteousness consistently. Words alone are not enough. True reform is visible through actions that restore, not destroy. Until then, distancing oneself is wisdom, not arrogance. Islam teaches mercy with wisdom. These reminders show that boundaries protect faith and dignity. Forgive when repentance is sincere, but never excuse ongoing harm. Leave justice to Allah and guard your heart with truth. If this message benefited you, like, share, and subscribe to Profound Deen for more reminders. May Allah grant us wisdom, strength, and hearts guided by justice and mercy. Ameen. Comment this prayer below, and let your words be a witness of faith for the hereafter always.